Dupsík, dupsík. Tak, zdravíčko jenom. Dneska jenom se omlouvám, začínám velmi pozdě. Kvůli tomu, že jsem furt nachcípanej, tyjo, prochrápal jsem prakticky úplně celý den. Stával jsem až teprve ve 3:45. Takže dneska začínáme pozdějc a jak jsem původně říkal, že bychom dohráli tu Resident Evil 6, tak to se dneska nestane, ale dohrajeme, jak je v názvu, právě že Alana Wakea a potom právě, že se začneme už Cyberpunk 2077 2.0 konečně. Měly by být povolený, když tak případně drops. Pro lidi, když tak případně, co byste chtěli. Special lootíky, ty to teďkom právě do Cyberpunku, co jsou. Tak měl bych mít drops povolený. To si ještě udělal čajík hezky teďko na začátek. A nebudu s tím otálet, rovnou začneme s tím Alanem, protože nám tam chybí finální kapitolka, to bude na takovou asi hodinku či 2. Se uvidí. To dohrajeme, potom asi jenom vypnu a zapnu stream, aby se mi rozdělili záznamy.
Previously on Alan Wake, I wrote a horror story that has come true. Thomas Zane did the same in the 70s.
You will go no further.
If I continue like the Dark Presence wants me to, the story I'm writing won't save Alice. It's a horror story. No one will survive.
You knew Zane! Thomas Zane! You're the Lady of the Light in the song!
He left something behind to help me. The clicker.
Alan thought of this as he stood on the rim of Cauldron Lake, the clicker in his hand. He took a deep breath and jumped.
I can get to her now. I can finish this.
A moment.
I had a hangover. My head was about to explode and the light hurt my eyes. I needed my sunglasses and painkillers to dull the pain. In one of my finer moments of self-deception, I swore to quit drinking. The sunglasses made the world look bearable. Now I could keep my eyes open without feeling like a vampire in the sun. I wasn't sure I'd make it out there without some painkillers. The pills worked fast. The prospect of being awake started to seem bearable again. There was a message waiting for me on the machine.
You have one new message.
Al! Are you still asleep? Wakey, wakey! You should have your show on your TiVo. If Alice wasn't too mad to record it. She called me earlier and really chewed me out. Yeah, we went a little overboard last night. But parties are a part of this business. Al, look, I'm saying this as your friend. She's not doing your career any favors by trying to run your life like that, okay? I'll talk to you later, Al. Watch the show!
I'd been a guest on the talk show the previous night, talking about my latest book. The show was supposed to be waiting for me on our TiVo.
TiVo? Říkej televizi TiVo. Aspoň myslím, že to je jako vymyslej tím vyloženě jenom televizi.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Harry Garrett Show.
Thank you. Thank you, everybody. We have a great show tonight. I've been talking with the best-selling author Alan Wake about his new book, The Sudden Stop.
Yeah, good read. Go buy it.
No, it is a good read. Look, I'm gonna be honest here.
Is that wise?
No, but I'm gonna do it anyway. I got people who give me the lowdown on books. I'm a busy guy. But this one, I actually read from cover to cover. I mean, I'm a big fan.
Wow, thanks.
Now, this might be a spoiler for those who haven't read the book yet. Based on the sales figures, the 2 people out there who haven't read the book yet. But this last book is all about the death of the main character, the hard-boiled New York detective, Alex Casey. Now, there's been a lot of outrage about this. Why the hell did you kill Casey? What the hell were you thinking, man?
Good riddance. No, seriously, though. 7 years and 6 books is a long time. He was a gloomy guy to spend all your working hours with, and it was a good run. But it's time to explore new things. My next book will be a departure from the old for me.
You selfish bastard, always thinking of yourself. Well, you've certainly given us a lot of entertainment over the years. And now that you mention it, Casey was a gloomy guy. Never had much luck with his love life with the ladies. Was that autobiographical in any way?
Yeah, no kidding. Casey's lady friends tended to die on him. With Casey, it was all about his pain. No, nothing autobiographical about that. I'm a happily married man. My wife is my muse.
Well, congratulations. That's great to hear. So, how's the publicity tour been treating you?
Good, great. But I gotta say, I'm glad to be back home in New York.
Well, you've certainly been on the news a lot lately. Lots of parties and, you got into a fight with some paparazzi.
Oh, man. Well, that guy was really in my face. I lost my temper. I know that wasn't cool.
You are famous for that temper.
Well, I did also write several books.
Well, your latest novel is called The Sudden Stop, and it's in bookstores now. Go get it. That means the 2 of you out there who haven't bought it yet. Ladies and gentlemen, that's all we have for you tonight. I want to thank all our guests for the evening. Alan Wake, Sam Lake. Once more, do the face for his Sam. There it is. And our musical guests, Poets of the Fall. Thank you, and good night.
At least I'd been funny. I told myself I could live with that.
Hey, honey. Did you watch the show?
I didn't say anything stupid, if that's what you want to know.
Okay, Grumpy. You want an aspirin or something?
Are you gonna start with me about drinking now?
You know what? Go back to sleep, Alan.
What? Now you can't even talk to me?
Well, this morning I was angry because you said you'd be home at midnight and you showed up at 7 a.m. and passed out in mid-sentence. Now I'm over it. Are you angry?
This goddamn tour. It's gotten out of hand.
Oh, honey. It's almost over, right? We can get back to normal. Then you can start writing again.
I'm sorry, honey.
Alan, you're not thinking straight. Just take a shower and go back to bed, huh?
Yeah, you're right, honey. I'm sorry. Once this is over, let's go away together. A vacation. Just you and me. Some peace and quiet. Somehow, the clicker was the key to the cabin. I had to return to Cauldron Lake to save Alice. I'm going back to the lake to finish this. I'm going to write an ending to the story in the manuscript on my own terms, to make it all right.
Why can't you just write it here?
The last page is still in the typewriter. I need to read it first. Everything needs to be just right. Zane tried to cut some corners, and it didn't end well.
Okay, ready when you are.
I'm sorry, Sarah, but I need to do this alone. Barry, take her gun. Miss Weaver, close the door when I leave.
Good luck, Al.
See you later. When I got out, it was warm and sunny. I'd flicked the switch of the clicker. Had it done this? I didn't stop to question it. I had to take advantage of the sunlight to get to the lake. On Zane's page, I'd stood on the rim of Cauldron Lake, about to use the clicker. That's where I was headed. Alone, in daylight, surrounded by the beauty of the Pacific Northwest landscape. It was hard not to let doubt creep in one last time. I could still chalk everything up to a dream, a delusion. I had enough imagination to make up something like this, having been in the cabin all this time, trapped in a story inside my head, gone mad from grief over Alice's death like Hartman had claimed. There would be no way of knowing. I told myself it didn't really matter. My course was set.
Takový až zvláštní teďkon vidět tu hru, ale právě že vede, ne takhle až. Už tady drtivou většinu strávíme v noci. Máme tady něco? Ne. Ale heleme se. Já si říkám, že oni tady budou něco ještě schovávat po cestě. Hezky se pořádně vybavit, jo, předtím, než se někam vrhnem. Nebo než někam pojedem, než tam dojedem. Tohle dole je přístupná. Nevypadá to. Ale je tu termoska schovaná, tu si vezmem.
darkness had touched me. There was a link between us, always would be. I could feel its presence again.
Ježišmarja.
I will kill your wife.
Ała! Tak z ničeho nic, ale to switchnout, tyjo, ze dne na noc, ty vole. To musel být sakra dlouhej. Za pokus to stálo.
The dark presence was no longer trying to capture the writer so he could create the ending it wanted. The writer knew too much. He was too strong. And he carried a weapon left behind by Thomas Zane, something that could hurt it. Now, the darkness was doing everything in its power to simply stop the writer from ever reaching Cauldron Lake and the dark place it came from.
No ne, nějaký hezký autindo teďkom pro změnu. Kabum na jídle. Jdeme se podívat dovnitř ještě. Nábojky a podobně by byly fajné, jo? Mám jich málo. Co to do
This had obviously been the room where Agent Nightingale had stayed when he hadn't been busy harassing me.
Vochlasta.
Look after yourself and your co-workers.
Could have fooled me, pal. Based on the signature in the motel register, Agent Nightingale had stayed here, in room number 2.
Normální broku nechci. To už mám lepší teďkon tu. Budu mít lepší teďkon zůstat u toho, u té pušky. Ta puška je silnější. Je to tady hlavně ještě taky nedává, tyjo, já tady musím čekovat všechno, tyjo, jestli tady něco nenechávám, nějaký ten nábojek, tyjo, a podobně. I ty blbý termosky potřebuji sbírat, prostě nevím proč. Tak nic, nepustí mě to dál tudy, no. Ty vole, Alane. To byla zase bez energy. To si toho s radostí vezmu ty fléry.
What the hell?
Jak se tomuhle mám do píče vyhnout? Fucking course. No dobrý, a jak?
Nice to see you, too.
What the fuck? Tak monster truck do hajzlu. Škoda, že jsem si ho nemohl vzít já, že bych ho tady s tím jel, ty vole. Můžu vzít tohle auto? Nemůžu. A hádám, že tady se s tím neprocpu. Nope. Ach jo. Moc jich tady je. Do prdele. Tady jich bylo trochu moc. Sráči, ty vole, jak to, že můžeš do toho?
The bottom of Cauldron Lake was a graveyard of things the lake had claimed in one way or another over the decades. The dark presence brought them up in its wake, scattering the rotten waterlogged hull of an old boat here, the remains of a long-ago crashed airplane there, trees shattered under the impacts. The earth groaned. It didn't even notice.
No jasně. A serte si. Teď to bylo celkem dost, jo. Nestěžuju si. Ne. Já bych byl celkem rád, jo, kdyby tady měli nějakou ještě jinou rifleku, jo, kdyby tady byla silnější nějaká, kdybych byl moc šťastný. Flashbangy. To vypadá jako nějaká aréna. Tady máme dál.
Zane cut its heart out, but it didn't die. The thing that wore Barbara's face kept crooning sweet nothings sugar-laced with poison. He put on the suit, untied the monster from the chair. The thing in his arms thrashed weakly, but he held fast. He stepped outside, off the pier, and into the dark water, a sinking pinprick of light descending toward a bottom that never came.
Můj checkpoint. Bude bitka. To vypadá až moc jako arena. Tak určitě. Vezmeme si nový auto. A ještě tady máme checkpoint rovnou. Checkpointy nevím proč nefungují, když jsem v autě. No, jdeme se.
When I told Barry my plan back in the well-lit room, I'd acted as if I knew what I was doing. I didn't. I was operating on the shifting logic of a dream. I had to fight my way to the lake through the horrors of the night. I had to flick an old battered light switch imbued with childhood magic. I had to write a happy ending to a horror story. I had to save my wife from the dark prison she was being held in.
Revolver by taky mohl unést trošku víc z té munice. Tam až to jde odtlačit. Pumpa. To si vezmu. A jo, tady bude zábava. Vidím reflektory, tyjo, takže už to... Nebo prostě velký světla, tak tady už to je jasný.
I will never give her to you.
O co jde, bábě, tyjo, že mi nikdy nevydá, ty vole. Jak kurva, ty vole, teď stejně ji nechceš, chtěl jsi mě? Shotgun a hunting rifleka, boží. Ještě, že mi dávají aspoň na výběr. To mi víc sedí, ještě akorát kdybych do té rifleky neměl málo munice. Do broky toho mám víc. Otravnej čuráku.
The dark place I found myself in was unlike anything I could ever have imagined. It wasn't solid. It flowed. It was conceptual and subjective. For someone else, an artist in another field, it would have been very different. I could sense the story of the manuscript all around me, the words and ideas floating in the air, poised to become real. I could see Mirror Peak in the distance. That's where Cauldron Lake was.
Ta cesta je nějaká kurva dlouhá. What the Hovno. Bude projížďka. Už jsem si říkal, že by mi ty vrány dali pokoj, se mi nezdá. To se dá jít bezdůvodně, tady... Já tam asi musím pokračovat, ale mě zajímá, co je dole. Bezdůvodně to tady jen tak nebude. Jasně, že ne. Tybo, já mám takový arzenál, ale šílený. Kolik mám těch flash granátů? 14 flashů, tyjo. Asi 12 teda nábojů. 12 výstřelů z té fléry. To je pěkně hnusný arzenál. Ne? A seru na něj, se tady vyplítám dřív všechno do toho. Au. Bych si tady dřív vyplítval úplně všechno do revolveru, než bych zabil toho jednoho idiota. Au. Samý náboje do revolveru, ty vole. Jako kdybych měl neomezený prostor na to, jo. Já ho netrefil, ty vole. Dobrý už. Cítíte se už štipně s tímhle sráčem? Já to mám úplně zapomněl, že mám vlastně ty flashbangy, bych je jaký mohl použít pro jednou. Vytasila odkaď tu loď, ty kurva. Au do piči. Jste tady vysral na schodech, ty vole. Už jsme tady párkrát viděli, že temnota nosí její obličej. Temnota kontroluje unesené. Nebo ovládá, taky je to možnost. Dobře, ty flashbangy nefungujou, ty vole, na tyhle ty větší jedemáky, beru na vědomí. Čekal, když tam hodím třeba 2, tyjo, tak je to sejme, nesejmulo, no. Tak si zase přichystáme fléru. Na tyhle sráče, ale ten flashbang funguje, tyjo. Já jsem to slyšel, to dupání, ty hajzle. Ale stránka po takové době, ty vole. Pak tady máme dál.
After Zane had gone, I stood alone in the shifting dream that was the dark place. I had to find a way to the cabin. I'd written myself a way through this place in the manuscript. I followed the idea of a path. I'd written myself across the ocean that blocked my way, and with that, there was a bridge to the island beyond. The idea of the cabin flickered in the underwater darkness. I willed the cabin to be real, and it was.
Turn back now.
Nazar do basy. bylo pod tlakem včera. Jakože jsi měl mikrospánky včera nebo teď? Aua!
Alice never loved you.
Jebe, bábo? What the fuck?
You can't win.
Oh shit.
You can't win.
Ty vole, já vyběhnu prvně do sute, já prvně vyběhnu sutesu pryč. Kam jsem to kurva poslal, ty vole?
You can't win. You will fail. It's all in your head. You're making this up.
hell?
Shh, baby. You were having a bad dream. It was just another nightmare.
No,
Everything's fine. You're home.
it wasn't a dream.
Everything's fine.
Turn the lights on. Turn the lights on!
Shh, baby. The power's out. There's no light. Come back to bed and I'll make you forget all about your fear of the dark.
My fear? It's your fear. Why aren't you afraid? You're not Alice. Turn the lights on now. Where's the clicker? What did you do with it?
Alan, you're scaring me now. Come back to bed. Have you taken your pills? Do you want me to call Dr. Hartman? Come back to bed, Alan.
Come back to bed, Tom.
You must find your way to the cabin. It stands in your way. It won't let you pass. It has no heart. It's filled with darkness. You must fill its heart with light. Don't mind him. He's Mr. Scott. Your friends will meet him when you're gone. Use the clicker.
Termosku chci.
I followed the idea of a path.
I'm leaving you.
What?
I'm leaving you, Alan. I met someone. I'm in love with someone else.
Alice? No, what do you say? You can't...
You don't love me. How could you when you don't even love yourself? All you do is torture yourself with work you can't do anymore.
No, I love you more than anything in the world. You're my muse.
I'm not.
Who are you? What have you done with my Alice?
Alan? What are you doing? Put the light back on! What are you doing, Alan? Stop! Put the light back on!
It wasn't true. Nothing like that had ever happened.
You're not my Barbara.
Tom, let me go. I promise to be good. Please, untie me, you naughty boy. I will help you write your masterpiece. I will love you forever.
No, you're not Barbara Jagger. I made a terrible mistake. I should have never written you back. You came back wrong. Your heart is filled with darkness.
Put that knife away, Thomas. Put it down.
My heart is filled with darkness. I'll cut it out. I'll take you back to the depths you came from.
Filled with darkness.
Get away from me, you hag! Where am I?
Dobrá, ale doba si jak si zatím měj a dobrou.
Alice, I'm coming.
Your husband refused to do as he was told. All he had to do.
Now you will never get her back. I am much older than you. Older than your first work of art. I will find a new face to wear. Someone else to dream me free.
I could feel Alice's presence close by. I understood what I had to do now. I knew how to write the ending to Departure. There's light and there's darkness. Cause and effect. There's guilt and there's atonement. But the scales always need to balance. Everything has a price. That's where Zane had gone wrong. There's a long journey through the night back into the light.
Alice? Alice? Oh no!
Alan, wake up.
OK, abych řekl pravdu, tak ten ending jsem úplně nepochopil kompletně. Čus, Morgane. Ale máme to dohraný. To byl Alan Wake. Já sám jsem teď úplně nepochopil ten konec. Počkat. Zajímavá hra, hele, víš co, jako spíš jakoby, nevím, jak to popsal, jo. Hra, která není úplně zaměřená na tolik, jakoby na ten gameplay, co se týče střílení a podobně. Spíš na ten samotný story vlastně. Některý je trošku komplikovanější. Myslím, že to je i na Playku. Nejsem si jistý, ono to má remasterovanou verzi a já teďko nevím, jestli ta remasterovaná verze je právě, že i pro PlayStation. Že vím, že původní verze nevím, že mám dojem, že není. Tady je vysvětlen... Podíváme tady na vysvětlení konce, to mě zajímá právě.
Of course, made a narrative. Alan Wake's ending is a strange one. It's cryptic and hard to explain, with a focus on emotion and narrative over silly little things like, I don't know, logic and reason. However, while it's not entirely clear what's actually happening, there is an explanation for the finale and what it all means, which we're going to work through now. Also, it should go without saying, of course, major spoilers ahead. We'll be discussing the Alan Wake ending here and referring to events throughout the game. If you've not played or finished it yet, maybe go and do that and then come back to this, unless you don't mind the whole game basically getting spoiled for you.
Alice?
Počkej, keď kouknem na konec. Počkat, když na to koukneš na ten konec, tak na co to hrát? Nebo teď co? Na Xui to hrát? Nebo dobře. Já si to nechám pro sebe, že se kouknu na to vysvětlení toho konce. No, ale je to dohraný. Jo, proč mě přijde, že teď, co jsem prospal celý den, tyjo, že jsem nachcípaný jak svině, tak teď mi přijde, že se čím díl jsem vzhůru a neležím, tyjo, tím se cítím víc na hovno. Hele, záleží. Fakt to je jak pro koho, ale hra. Jako overall ta hra je dobrá a má prostě má i kladný hodnocení, ale jestli to bude že vhodný, to pro každýho fakt není. Ta hra. Nedokážu vysvětlit proč a jak. Protože tahle hra není vyloženě zaměřená fakt jakoby na nějaký zábavný střelný gameplay. Tahle spíš hraje, se motá kolem celkově příběhu a který je dost zamotaný, který musíš dost vnímat, aby si chápal a stejně budeš to mít zmatek. Asi takhle bych to řekl. Že víš co, vlastně, příběh je v podstatě o tom, že vlastně známý spisovatel má blok a nemůže prostě nic dlouho už napsat. Tak vyrazí prostě na dovču a blablabla a tam se prostě stane, že příběh, co on napsal, se stane skutečností a temnota unese právě, že je jeho ženu a my se snažíme dopátrat tomu, jaký ho z toho zachránit. A přitom se vlastně dozvídáme, že tady k tomuhle příběhu je mnohem víc, než se prvně zdá, hele. Asi takhle nějak, jako. A ten příběh je hodně zamotaný a složitý, bych řekl, i celkem. Heavy Rain jsem nehrál, hele. Ale vím, o co tak nějak trošku jde, hele. A jako Heavy Rain je trošku jednodušší, bych řekl, na pochopení než tohleto. Jo, tak 7 konců, že to má, ale ono zase, já víš co, od stejného studia, ale který dělalo Heavy Rain, tak já jsem hlavně hrál Detroit Become Human a to je výborná hra, hele. Tam těch konců je jako, nevím ani kolik, tyjo, je jich tam jako kurva hodně možností, jak to může skončit. Nebo v uvozovkách jsou tam závěry, vlastně ty konce jsou někde asi 3 nebo 4, myslím, akorát, že jak se dopracuješ k tomu konci a jak bude ten konec jak ten konec bude v závěru vypadat, ale kolik postav ti tam přežije, jak to bude tam vypadat, ale je potom jakoby záleží na tom, jak jsi to hrál, no. Já se jenom hezky přidám do dohraných her toho Alana. Teda jestli mě to dovolí. Ono to tam nejde prostě přidat, jako že to mám dohraný, ježiš ty vole, mě ani prostě s tím Twitchem nevím, co dneska je do prdele, tyjo, dneska mě nešlo ani přes přímo Twitch, jakoby stránku, mě nešlo vlastně ani změnit title streamu. Dobrá, ale já se jdu zrovna vrhnout na Cyberpunk, že to půjdu, já musím vypnout a zapnout stream, hele, abych to měl rozdělený záznamy na toho Alana, na ten Cyberpunk, takže... Zatím čus, já to jenom vypnu a zapnu, no.